Well, this is either going to be an immediate nope, still got issues, or I may find myself suddenly with it working. I've adjusted stuff. I won't necessarily go into the details. Of course, if the game doesn't load at all, that would be a problem. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to have to adjust the windows and settings or not. Yes, no, don't. It automatically, for those interested in the technicalities of the whole affair, it automatically picks up the window when it is named, you know, Outriders, I suppose. Some of them have strange names. Most of them are just named what they are, which is kind of reasonably useful. I don't want window XYZ 5, 6 to be the game window. I prefer a window that's just named what it is. Right. So I will say this: I restarted. I have now started the game 4 times. One for each class. That's right. So I now have 4 different characters to... Oh, I'm fairly certain that's the update I'm aware of, yeah. Right, so yeah. I can either be Velena, the Pyromancer, Erelina, the Rocky Bang Bang. The Rocky Bang Bang. I went really basic with that name because I kind of run out. But the Trickster Loki, it fits. It's just a bit, really, did you do that? Or, of course, I could go back to my original boy. My original boy. I must admit, Trickster was fun. Rocky Bang Bang, that was fun. And burning everything in sight. Burning everything in sight is immense fun, especially with the whole exploding things. Yeah, go on. Let's do Velena, the Bernie shoot bangs. They all do some kind of shooting and banging. Just depends if it's earthy shooty bang bangs, fiery shooty bang bangs. I tell you what, Trickster. Whew. I didn't know this about Trickster. I mean, they do describe it as sort of time manipulation, I think, but fuck. The energy blade on the Trickster is incredible. You sweep it across and then they turn into skeletons, and it's beautiful. I thought that said s'mores for a moment. It says SM Flores. It's been 31 years since the SM Flores arrived in Enoch's orbit. And that's the lore, baby. It's just a tiny child with a badge. I'm the lore, baby. Oh, well, that was intriguing behind me. Yeah. This is either going to be a very... Oh, I think it's going to be a very short test. I think it is literally... The computer can't handle both this and the other things at once. Because I really thought my adjustments would make a difference. They fucking don't, do they? They fucking don't. How immensely disappointing. To a certain extent, the only other thing maybe would be turn off the motion blur. See what happens on that one. I didn't particularly enjoy the motion blur that much when it came to that, but yeah, that's all still. So yeah, I'm getting the distinct suspicion that this game just will not stream, which is a shame because it really did sort of work perfectly admirably by itself. But there you go, never mind. Now, okay, so light machine gun, but that is a rusty light machine gun. It's kind of like, really? Why would you give me a rusty light machine gun? Submachine guns are quite good, but the rifle... I mean, the fire powers sort of go with... Well, most things go with shoot them all with a shotgun because you're a madman. But technically, sort of a marksmanshipy type thing might not go amiss with this bill with the firepower. Go on, but we'll have this one. I can always redo. Oops, I had actually intended to do some further shopping. Right, let's sort by rarity. No, sort by type, please. That's the one. So that's another assault rifle. That's a shotgun on sale. I don't really want a shotgun. What is... Okay, so I'm currently using a assault rifle and a shotgun. Okay, that's not too bad. Automatic shotgun slugs, a bolt-action rifle, double gun, pistols. That does say pistols, which is quite nice. Do like the idea of having two of them. Machine gun, rifle standard, pump-action shotgun standard. So I'm wondering maybe it'd be nice to do a bit more double gun. Don't really know the benefit of the double gun over a single gun. I suppose arguably it shoots two things. Right, so instead of the double gun, instead of the normal assault rifle, we'll try the double gun. Should be kind of fun. And then instead of the shotgun, let's stick in the high power rifle. See what we can accomplish there, and I don't think we've got any. So arguably I might as well sell that shite that I do not need. Sell. Can't deny it. Don't plan on using that rifle. Don't plan on using that. Don't plan on using that. Oops. It does help if you carry on the entirety of the selling. Also don't plan on doing that. Come on. Come on, keep up with what I want you to do, guys. It's proving slightly slower than expected. Can I now suddenly afford another gun? Yes, I sort of can, but unspecified bolt action I'm not that interested in. Handguns. I mean, I can't deny I'm not overly fussed about handguns either. Let's carry on going out, seeing what happens when I'm actually full on playing. I get the impression it's still not going to be able to handle the whole playing the game and streaming the game thing, which I know I suppose I'm technically flogging a dead horse post its sell by date. I have no idea what that phrase means either, but yeah, sometimes you just have to throw your hands up and go, fine, there are limitations. I'm unable to bypass said limitations, no matter what, no matter my efforts. I do believe. No, okay. Oh, there. Right, there we go. We can get back out here. Not sure if there's a journal entry around here or not. Can't say. Oh, there's one up there. There you go. Not entirely fast, but I just for some reason I recall collecting one on one of my other characters. Or at the very least, seeing it. Yes, I do now. I was looking in the opposite direction, so that wasn't as helpful as one would hope for.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, is that one of those diggers? Yes, it is. Auto collect? Yes, I think it does. That's a hole. I don't think we want to go down the hole. Where's your character? She's in the hole. Okay, so at the moment we're using our double guns. And we're also using our everybody explodes powers. Oh, that's the pull them towards you power. That's the shoot them in the head power. That's not a problem. Well, I say shoot them in the head. Shoot them all over the place. That's the key one. Which person there? Watch carefully when he dies. He explodes, and therefore, okay. I mean, he, in fairness, wanted to come at me anyway, so well, I did freeze him in place, it would seem, which is a peculiar one considering. Yeah, so the third power here, what it does is it sets them on fire, and then you get to blow them up when they die. It's hilarious fun. Especially if you can get a lot of people in the blast radius, because they all just go bang together. Not entirely sure who we've got working. Well, we both had a bit of a shocker there, didn't we? We were both stood in front of the enemy going, I don't have any bullets. Do you have any bullets? I don't have any bullets either, no. So that was a bit embarrassing for all. Luckily, the flames come from underneath, which is quite beneficial, owing to the fact that you can just do it behind, while they're in cover, you can just bring the pain and the flame from beneath them. It's rather majestic. That's why I quite like the pyro. They are quite an entertaining class. So, yeah, I mean, it's certainly, I don't know, it feels slightly better, but it is still struggling. As I suppose I should have expected, and partially did. I very much thought it would perhaps just be a case of, no, you're not getting away with it. It does not want to do. Oh, again, auto harvest, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. Well, sort of is, sort of isn't. You actually have to be near it for it to auto harvest. I don't actually need to travel, but there is an exclamation mark up here, which is intriguing. I've never done this one. Oh. Oh, there you go. Do something new every day.
I'm the only one left. Altered. You're too late.
What happened here?
What does it fucking look like? We got mutilated. We had the bastards cornered, but they had a captain.
A captain.
Yeah, you know, the fuckers with powers who get put in charge. Not a real altered. Not like we could notice a difference.
What's he look like, this captain?
Scar down his face. Sadistic fuck.
We all basically have scars down our faces, I think you'll find.
My squad to walk into an anomaly, and he enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I know the guy. Where is he?
Inside the bunker up the hill. I wish I could look him in the eyes when you make him pay for what he did.
I think I'll pay him a little visit. For old time's sake.
Altered! Give that captain what's coming to him.
I'll try. I get the distinct impression... Oh no, unless it... Oh, it's through this door. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, I wondered if it was just the... Oh, enter payback area. Nice. How fascinating. But I wondered if it was the natural sort of sub-boss you always fight in this section. But no, it looks like it's going to be... Oh no, maybe it is the same guy?
Hope he hasn't forgotten me.
Same guy, just different layout perhaps, I don't know. Oh dear, oh dear. Sometimes just get straight up close and personal.
I remember that voice.
Oh, there's the bloke who's on fire. I wondered. Ah, okay. Dang it. There we go, we found one weakness to my powers is the fact that if they don't die to the explosion, they of course don't explode next to their friends. Which puts a little bit of a dampener on the whole situation, but for the most part we'll probably be fine with it. Hey guys, you look like you could do with a quick, you know, medium to well done situation. All I need, ideally, is your friend to be there while you explode. Good lad. One disadvantage, or the one thing it doesn't do, it's not technically a disadvantage, it doesn't spread, which would have been quite nice. If once one exploded, it spread to the next. I don't know whether that's sort of a power you can sort of unlock, perhaps. I don't know. maybe in the stats area, you do get to sort of... Hey, Mr. Marksman. I don't think I get affected by my own explosions, do I? No. And when they're marked by my powers, they recuperate my health when I believe they die. That was how they described it. When they die, if they're marked by my powers in some fashion. Which is why I think most if not all of the Pyro's powers are quite short compared to some of the others. They're exceedingly short cooldowns with quite a heavy duty amount of damage to them. But you are expected, I think, for the most part, you're expected to sort of finish them all off. Ah. Cool. Cool. And... oh no, it's over this way. Oh, I think I got a key. But let's check in my equipment just now. Oh. That's the Vagrant's Hood. Now, see, Vagrant's Hood is just barely the sort of headgear I would actually genuinely be happy with them. I'd let her wear her headgear if it was a hood, but unfortunately 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a shit helmet that would block her face, and I don't want to block her face.
Thought I'd have a harder time getting back through.
I created that face.
Captain should be hauled up somewhere in here.
Oh, there's the door. Oh yes, we know from our previous occasions about how to do... I mean, I'm not very good at it, don't get me wrong, but we know the theory.
You think you can fight me? Give me all you got.
Certainly give you something. Whether it's all I've got, I do not know. Now, see, that was a terrible waste of my explodey power. But unfortunately, he was never going to die at that exact moment in time, so it would have been better I believe that's going to block him, yes it is. I'm so glad he just stood there and took it. That might interrupt, yes it does, that's helpful. I don't think he's going to explode in time, but and again, let's try and help him on his way as much as is humanly possible. Oh dear. We just got him prior to an inconvenient situation. Not sure who's got my explodey power on them. Maybe everybody avoided the explodey power. Marvellous. Alright, buddy. I actually have to physically eliminate you now. That's fair. I should have probably checked some of those chests in case I get punched out the map, but usually you have to do the travelling thing, so...
You're an altered. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
And I want to kill you. So,
Why the
cool.
fuck are you fighting for those fascist assholes? We're the ones fighting for our lives. Do you even know what they did to us?
I know what you did to me.
Don't know if there is anything special around here, but
That
you
soldier
always
will
want to
see
look.
his head for herself.
I saw the blue shinies.
If anybody on this planet needed killing, it was that sadist.
Cool. I'm assuming we can travel to the first flag, right? Is that where we want to go? Hound's Base, certainly no. Crossroads, yes. Oh, that's where I am. Yes. Yes, it says there, you are here. So yes, I do believe it's the crossroads I want to go to. Must admit, it tells me to observe, but I don't really need to observe anything. These people are... These people are bad men. I kill the bad men. I kill the bad women as well, and I'm equal opportunities murderer. If they get in my way, they die. Here are. Oh, I've mastered something or other. Hey buddy, why don't you, if you could, just do me a spectacular favour and explode all over your friends. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad he obliged me quite so readily. Who are you on? Oh, you're on the rear man, who unfortunately is going to haul. Okay, at this point we are... Whee! Someone who was marked by my powers, I think, must have died. Which is convenient for me. He's resisted some kind of effect. I'm not entirely sure which effect he was resisting, but whichever one it was. Of course I can use the ability. I'm currently using it. I think it's because, unfortunately, I had the urge to tap the button. Mr. Roofwoman. No, don't run away, Mr. Roofwoman. Unless you run to your friends and then explode. At that point, we're fine with it. Yes. Now you can burn. I mean, technically you are burning, but... Oh, hello. Rather nice shot, considering I wasn't really trying. I was just sort of spamming it rather than actually desperately trying to aim the thing. I'll get that reloaded. Typical that that little shit had the key. Make me go all the way back over here. What a dickhead. He couldn't die a bit closer to the door, could he? Oh, what an asshole. Okay, just want to check in on my equipment. Oh, what are you? A submachine gun. That's a better handgun, so that's something. Better trousers. Better gloves. Marvellous. Now, do I want this better machine? I mean, technically it does do more damage. It does do more damage than that as well. Inflict slow. Interesting. Tell you what, I might keep the double gun, ditch the rifle for now. Gloves. You have to carve a path to the solar tower. I do. I very much do. I take it. Oh, it says it up in the corner. I take it, yes. But first, I have. Well, I suppose arguably carving a path is killing everything in sight. So I do have to concern myself with the whole murder, death, slaughter, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Oh. You wanna disco me, bitch? Just launch all the powers at him, hope for the best. Didn't stop him? Arguably, I'm fairly certain the Vagabond... Is it? Oh, Vanguard Captain. I thought he was the Vagabond Captain, which would have been mildly amusing to me. I don't know why. Right, pull him off, then launch some major fire. Got him. Well, that was a lot easier than I ever made it the first time I tried. Oh, hey, cheeky boy. It's time for you to get burnt in slow motion. You can just get plain old normal burnt. Oh no, you're going to get burnt in slow motion as well. My gun slows them down. What I didn't realise was that also equates to the fact that I... yes, sufficiently short that they were non-existent. I don't negotiate with arseholes. Shoot them. Readily with guns. And fire powers. Where are you all? Could you please stop shooting me? I'm the one who shoots people, not the other way around. Really hoping that that guy blows up and explodes his friends. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit of a generous notion. What I'm hoping for. There we go. If we can get that and it hits the right target. It didn't. That's fine. No. No valid targets. Dang it. Yes. Look, they have to obey my commands. I don't have to obey theirs. Where the hell is... Oh, there he is. I can't seem to... There we go. So I can't seem to aim down far enough to actually shoot the little man. The man exploded. Now let's get up close and personal for these last two. Oh, I think there's three of them. Oh, there's going to be none of them in a moment. Oh, there is one behind me, though. Oh, hey, guys, you're quite chunky boys, aren't you? I don't really need the chunky boys. Hey, dude. Oh, I see he's been slow-mo'd. Slow-mo'd in death, with no head. I quite like that. I quite like the fact that that is a viable thing. Although I'm not 100% about where his hands ended up there. Just one last grab of his crotch before death. I suppose he died doing what he lived doing. He was not ahead of the game. No, he was not.
But this shithole, it's never been worth fighting for.
So what's it all about for you then?
Did I get any equipment there?
Boss.
Unfortunately, this is the bane of this sort of game.
Sounds like I chose a good
Kind of.
day to wake up.
Hey, look, I had a lovely little fight. Did I get equipment? Hey, look, I had a lovely little fight. Did I get the equipment yet? So you just keep ending up in the equipment screen repeatedly over and over again, checking your new equipment. Other than that flaw, it's quite a fun game. I don't know if you've tried this one. It sounds like the end of a little fight. Can I loot the bodies yet? A little bit of a fight. Can I loot the bodies now? Right, we shouldn't need to travel. Probably do need to restock because I think I am churning through ammunition with this thing like it was going out of fashion. Ooh, a little rock to excavate. Well, having said that, there are the bad men. The bad men are coming. And the bad men are gonna burn today. Hopefully. Come on, come on. I need the bird man to explode, please. Bang! The bad man exploded. Oh, cheeky boy blades. Nobody wants the cheeky boy blades. It's really helpful. Thank you. Literally just saying it would be really helpful to have my powers back, and they suddenly cropped up again. I'll just walk around that large explosive. But I am loving the combination of slow motion and burning fire powers. Not loving the whole several billion assholes after my blood, but I suppose if I am going to keep shooting people, I suppose many a person would probably want me to stop. Bit of luck. Oh, that's the wrong target. I don't know precisely how much say I have over which target it targets, because I'm fairly confident it is automatically. It's just doing what it wants to do, really. Oh dear. Some machine guns out of ammunition again. Whey! He's going to slow-mo die again. Oh, no. Oh, I thought they were holding hands for a moment. How am I on fire? I'm literally... The entirety of my thing is firepower. How am I on fire? I slightly forgot that little fact. So what was over here? So I think I got distracted and went the correct way, but by accident last time I was around here. No. That's alright. There wasn't anything over here after all. You stood in fire equals you're on fire. Yes, but I am the master of fire. Shouldn't be able to be set on fire if I'm pretty much the one master of fire to rule every... Well, I know... Behave, game. I don't care if there's no targets. I demand you let me target something. And technically, I'd like to point out there was a target. Burn. Explode your friend? No, he refused to explode his friend. Oh, I shot the axe out of him. Hey, buddy. Yes. Yes, you bow down. You bow down to me. Oh, I got a class point. Oh, shit, yeah, that's the one where I'm now going to be stood on this screen for about 6 hours wondering what the fuck I want to do. Okay, so the basic choice is weapon damage, health, or anomaly power. But we need to figure out which sort of direction we want to head in. Explosive skills increase your weapon damage by... Oh, yes. That's kind of excellent for the whole thing. I suppose arguably they're all excellent. This is the problem. Increase your armor piercing against marked targets. Increase your assault weapon damage. Assault weapon drop. Assault weapons are assault rifles, light machine guns, submachine guns, and double guns. Well, that is technically exactly what I'm using. Which almost makes me sort of go, no, I want to use something else now. Although you get Sniper Master there as well, so it's not quite so bad. Doubles weapon leech. Every time Ash is inflicted, vulnerable as well. Damage against elites. Sorry, was that? Oh, deal 10% less damage to you. I thought I was just going, yeah, you can deal 10% more to elites, but they're dealing 10% more to you as well. Wouldn't have been the best of situations. I think I want to head towards fire and rifle. So what I might do is just take the most direct path and have an increase of my anomaly power. And then yes to that. Once I get my hands on that, I can then increase my anomaly powers again in order to go into fire and rifle. And that, I think, will be quite spectacular. A rather beauteous combo. Now, do I want to go down there? Well, I've gone down there now. Oh. Well, that's quite a substantial corpse spot. I was unaware of that. I think we'll just slowly back away from the immense corpse pile and go in the opposite direction. I don't specifically. Oh no, there's a cheeky little chest around there. I don't think I went around here last time. Once again, I sort of got distracted by just going the correct path. But looting, anything? A rusty nomad. Just a rusty nomad. It's just one man. Just one man I've picked up, and it turns out he's a rusty nomad. Right, so I've already technically got a submachine gun. What is that? That's an assault rifle. I suppose arguably it is better than the double gun. Even killing shots grant 50% skill leech boost. Yeah, going for it. The upgraded Pioneer. So we're still rocking sort of submachine and assault rifle, which I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know if there's a benefit to rocking a different weapon of each type. Also, I don't really want the handgun out at the moment. Oh, quite the brutalish world they've built here. Dead people in the barbed wire and corpse piles and all that. And of course, some of the dismembering effects were hilarious fun. I know they probably shouldn't be, but oof, they are a delight, especially if you've got a shotgun. I don't currently have a shotgun, but I have rocked a couple of shotguns, and I was mentioning earlier on the temporal trickster stuff is quite spectacular, because you sort of, it seems like, I think you're supposed to be fast forwarding time for them, so they lose all of their skin. Oh, that's a light machine gun. I don't know if I really want to rock a light machine gun, truth be told. Better helmet, no. Better armor, yes. Also, quite the improvement to colour. It's a nice blue thing with a nice sort of fur collar. Quite like that. What's this accolade? Some may say you're the bad guy here. Well, I'm certainly not convinced I'm the good guy. Let's put it that way. There is no evidence to suggest that I am, in fact, the decent person in this situation. But then again, I don't think anybody is the decent person in this situation. It's all about surviving the harsh new world of Enoch. Oh, fuck. I don't have the key. I left the key behind. Who didn't tell me I'd left the key behind? I blame everybody apart from my own stupidity. Oh, I actually have to physically pick up the item. How dare you? How dare you actually have to make me use my buttons? What are you, some kind of video game forcing the idea of using buttons? What a bitch. I don't necessarily think I need any more because I think I've already restocked, but oh well. You can't restock too much. Left the key behind, by the way. Thank you.
I've reached the
Thank you so much.
I'm going in.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird electrical sparks flying everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is
Good
on a
God,
whole
there are
other
so many bodies everywhere.
As of recently, so am I.
Ooh, secret loot. Secret loot. Don't you just love her? Secret loot. Except I don't think the loot is better. And if it is, that's going to be disappointing because it's going to go from lovely blue coat to shit brown coat again. Once again, I don't fancy that assault rifle, although having said light machine gun even. Having said that, it might do me better in this battle because I might want to stay a little further away from the man who is kind of... This looks like a job for House Flipper. I don't think even House... Oh, I've pushed the wrong thing. I was supposed to restock, despite the obvious fact that I don't need to. Just, you know, whenever the game offers you a restock, do it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm unaware of House Flipper ever doing a, you know, we're trying to flip a house after the apocalypse, so we need to clear out the corpses at the house. But I might be proven wrong, because I know how daft some of these indie games can go with what they do. No, you won't sell it with the corpses in it. Well, you might do. Depends on who you're trying to sell it to. You just got to really narrow it down to that absolute niche market of necromancers. And at that point, Canadians. Is that you're trying to sell it to the Canadians, or you think the Canadians would enjoy the corpses? Because I don't know much of Canadian culture, but I'm relatively certain they don't tend to go for corpses. I've just realised I can't heal in this battle, which is going to be intriguing. Because I'm fairly certain, unless maybe it is now allowing something slightly different in terms of healing. But yeah, as far as I know, there's a certain amount of auto regen. I don't think that's going to work out the way I would like it to. Maybe, what's this one? Is this the assault rifle or the... Oops, I don't know where he's gone. He's gone somewhere. Yeah, that's the assault rifle. Try and get that ball lightning to go away. But yeah, I don't... Okay, so my middle power does seem to still sort of do a certain level of... Unless I am just mistaken on precisely how my power regen works. I'm fairly certain it is things marked by your powers. When they die, that's when you get health back, but maybe it's doing it slightly differently here, I don't know. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Where's Gauss? So definitely seem to get something back. Hopefully we can block. Oh no, we definitely can't block that. It's fine. You do appear to have left your steel wall though, mate. I don't think you've quite understood how to steel wall yourself. You are supposed to bring the wall around your body. Oh, of course, he's now resisting my cancellation stuff, which is slightly awkward. Oh, ball lightning. Is ball lightning the really bad one? No, I don't think it is. No, it's the sort of lightning storm one. Oh, speaking of cock. Speaking of cock. Yep. This is the death one. This is the death one. Yep. There we go. Darn. I found that the first time I ever fought him. The first time I fought him, he used the lightning storm. Immediate death. Then the second time, he didn't use lightning storm. Beat him. This time, he's used lightning storm. Death. It's quite an annoying habit he's got of just one of his moves is pretty much death for me. Now I'm assuming there's probably ways around it, and I just don't know them. Oh! Here's the lightning storm. Because I'm assuming running away will work, but you get hit by it, and you are pretty screwed. Let's carry on punching bullets into his brain. I don't mind if it's not in his brain, just as long as there are bullets in his body somewhere. They can enter wherever the fuck they feel like, but so arguably I really should stop using my powers as frequently, but I certainly need to use that one reasonably frequently because it is the only one that actually allows me to heal. Although I do grant you, I am sort of doing this quite sloppily, but I don't know how effective my melee is going to be. About the same effectiveness as any other move. Could you please do the move I need you to do? To all of the powers. Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Yep, we're fine for now, we're fine for now. Sprint to the next piece of cover. And now, hopefully, get a bit of health back. Also block the move, which was quite helpful. Not exactly what I planned on, but it will do. Ball lightning. I'd rather you didn't ball lightning. I think he did ball lightning. He balled his lightning. Lightninged his balls. Now we'll just drag him in a bit. Carry on. Just trying to chip away. Chip away, chip away, chip away. He's definitely getting discharge lightning in. Exactly what I would have wanted, but I suppose unfortunately he didn't get away from the move I needed to do, so you kind of suck. Oh, I really need some more health. Still wall again. Is he going to do it properly this time? Yes, I think he is. Oh, phenomenally inconvenient. Luckily it don't last long. Well, I say it don't last long, it simply lasts long enough. I'll try and aim at his head just in case it's more damage, but I'm not 100% convinced. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, bad news. Discharge mine, I don't really want to be near your discharge mine. Pull him off, pull him in, and kill him. Marvellous. I don't know how big that explosion is. Just enough to have some blood and guts, it would seem. Which is fair enough.
And so, Outrider, you've had your first kill.
I mean, I have had many kills.
Seth.
You do realise that, don't you?
Come. We must speak.
So, I'm going to skip it, but the gist is he's, you know, busy dealing with shit, so can't be bothered to help anybody.
Don't thank me yet. You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do.
He is, I mean, he's about as dickish as an accountant, perhaps. Although, having said that, I don't really know any accountants, so it's a bit of an unreasonable thing to say. But yeah, he's a bit sort of off himself. Thinks of himself as an immortal god, which I suppose arguably is mostly because he's, well, he's immortal and quite a bit like a god. But that's not the point. Just sort of curb that ego. Those packed lunches are expensive. But you know what? Sometimes I need more than one sandwich. When you're out in the field, he doesn't know. He's sat behind his desk all day. But sometimes, out in the field, you require more than one sandwich. And I've tried to explain it to him. God knows I've tried. But he just will not have it. Must admit, I don't know how much more demo is left here. This is about as far as I got last time. So what we'll do is try and finish this quest off properly and then see if there's any more actual doings. I'm assuming this is up in the office, yeah. Which means this is the first cutscene I will actually be showing because it's going to be brand new to me. It doesn't like being here. It can just about manage being out in the field. But being in the base, it does seem to struggle. Point proven there. Talk to Shira.
I don't believe you.
Well, look, I'm telling you, it is butter.
Come, Shira. The signal and
The joke was, I should have said,
yeah,
it's not.
like it was
But
yesterday.
the joke
You
is,
still
it's
have
not
this
butter.
frequency, don't you? You mean this frequency?
Curve.
Kind of missed that one.
You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close, you need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
Bullshit. He's been deep in enemy territory for weeks now. Five Ration says Zahidi's dead.
We don't know that.
You. I've seen you before. It was in the med lab. You woke me out of cryo.
Guess life's real funny that way.
Meet Jane, sniper, first class. She almost died trying to save his life. She'll guide you.
Wait, Shira. When we landed, that signal was already playing. Do you have any idea who or what is sending it?
Do yourself a favor, don't ask that question. Whatever's out there, they don't want to be found. And whoever goes looking for that fucking signal ends up dead.
But it's the only chance we've got. And if anyone can get there alive, it's all of you.
Shira, come on.
Jakob! That's an order.
Sorry I left you to die in that med lab.
Hey, no worries.
Didn't really have a choice.
I'd have done the same.
Check your quests for more information. Okay. Oh, but there is a side quest right here, so let's just do that now. since it's right next to me.
I know you have a million questions, but I don't have time.
Can I at least have one
You
question
let
then?
me sleep in a few too many fucking years. I think you can find some time.
Oh, you're allowing me 5 questions.
How did it all begin? Why'd you start fighting?
When the anomaly got bad, we had only just begun the colonization. There were still more than 500,000 frozen in cryo waiting for us to wake them. But we already knew we couldn't feed them all. So one faction argued to just Pull the power and let them die in their sleep. Preserve the resources we had. The others wanted to give them a chance to live.
I can guess which side you were on.
I was wrong. We tried to be fair and to ration what we had. But it only led to bloodshed.
Now, well, someone sprinkled coriander in them. I don't know why I said that quite so posh.
Your enemy.
Coriander.
What do they want?
What do any of us want? To have enough. But there isn't. Enough food, enough water, anything. They won't settle until they have all we have. They want to destroy us. So I need to destroy them first.
Need is a strong
What am I
word.
now? Altered? Help me understand.
What do you want to know?
How many are there?
There are lesser ones all over with small and strange mutations. But those with true power, only a handful. Still more than I'm comfortable with. But the soldiers revere them as gods.
The other altered out there. Who do they fight for?
Whoever the fuck they want, you think anyone controls them? The ones who fight with us, they at least seem to have a reason for it. Some shred of humanity still. But on the other side, they're demonic, wrathful gods, machines of death. There's nothing human left.
That won't happen to me.
I pray that's true.
This is insane. I watched you take this photo a few hours ago.
That was a lifetime ago. That girl you met that day is long gone.
That girl could never have survived.
Take it. I don't need it anymore. You've been gone too long to understand how truly fucked we are. There can be more than 50 or 60,000 of us left. More on the other side than ours. Soon there'll be none of us left to fight. The insurgents' last assault was a distraction. They were digging tunnels and planting charges right beneath us. They blew our front line all to hell.
I noticed.
The reports of casualties are uncountable. And one of my best men was out there, Lieutenant McCain. But a message just got through. And he's trapped under the rubble, still alive. I don't have any more men to spare. I need you to get him out.
It's the
I'm
least
of
I
course
can do.
going to accept a side quest.
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
I'll try.
If this McCain is still alive, I need to find him.
No, I will never decline a side quest. I have to do them all. It's like Pokemon. I have to catch them all. Now, what is this? Oh, Madame
It's all
Beauvoir.
original memorabilia and memorandums. You won't find
Whoa.
No touching.
But I want to touch so much.
Beastie Boys on vinyl. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How do you know about that?
Long story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did, all of us get here?
Well, when we left Earth, all we all got was one box of our things. Now people got no interest all the junk we brought. Not me. This is our history. All we was, all we lost. My little museum of Earth. Always looking for donations.
Yes. How very exciting. It's a small cylinder. Oh, it's supposed to be a pen, is it? A bit big for a pen.
How? Like I said, long story. Thank you.
She might do. I bet someone would have a box full of X-Men.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
I'll keep an eye out.
Don't stop looking for those
I'm just going to talk
artifacts,
again because
Wolfie.
the icon's still
Without
yellow.
memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else,
Yeah, we know that bit there. No, there is nothing else. Fair enough. Right, I don't know where the map is. Is it? It's not that screen, is it? No, that's my inventory. Double check all my bits. I suppose arguably I should go to a shop and sell half of this crap. Which, fortuitously, hello. There's a big bearded man with a big bearded shop. Right, do we want that gun? No, not really. Do I want that gun? No, not really. Do I want that gun? Debatable. We'll keep it. That gun, not so much. Anything rusty, I definitely don't want. And now, pretty much all armour is trash. Therefore, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it all. Everybody needs to sell it all. Trying to do it as quickly as possible, but it's surprisingly difficult. Okay, now I may have gotten into a flow. Whee! Right, marvellous. I wonder if there is... Ah, okay, I bet there's some kind of... Because there's a Y button is sell 0 items, which makes me think there's a mark. Instead of having to sell each one individually, there perhaps is a marker somewhere. I didn't spot it prior to that. Right, map. I definitely feel like there's a map. Oh, there's a map. There is a map, sort of icon thing. Oh, hello. Oh, literally. Hang on. I think that's literally hellos. Although that's a thumbs up, obviously. That's a hello. Hello. It'd be more useful if it was with real people, but nonetheless, hello. Bit of a shame they couldn't figure out some way where if you waved at a random NPC, it'd actually respond. Although I suppose maybe that's the wrong sort of NPC to respond, because he's meant to be on guard duty. Check my quests tab. Oh, I suppose, yes, the map is probably here. Quest map, there we go, yes it is. So River Basin, Historian, Everlasting, so we can go down there if we wanted to. Terra Infirma, that's Mr. McCain. Payback. Oh, I see, I never finished Payback. Well, that sucks. Well, I suppose we might as well speak with Jakob, since he's right around the corner. Right, mate?
Damn, it's hot in this shithole.
What happened to everyone else? None of the other Outriders survived?
Well, you had front row seats for the shit show that started it all. You know, most of us were dead that first day. The few dozen that were left, they did what we came here to do. They fucking explored. Wait. Who do you think died trying to figure out we couldn't leave this fucking valley?
I feel like there was supposed to be an answer in that little
Why are you the only
awkward
Outrider
silence.
alive?
You think
They all had the salmon moose. Is that why they couldn't leave the canyon? Because they were just clung to the toilet.
Let them have my badge.
Assuming it was
I
bad
need to be
salmon
an
moose, of
Outrider
course.
that bad anyway.
I mean, arguably I don't like salmon, so any salmon moose is going to be bad salmon moose for me. Oh, yep, we sort of came out the dialogue in order to go back in. Oh, I think this is the buy the game please part. Look how exciting it is. There's cars and monsters and... Oh, actually there is. That does look quite exciting in fairness.
As the last remnants of humanity destroy themselves, The signal is still out there. And with it lies the key to our salvation.
I mean, that's an assumption and a half, isn't it?
We journey from the ruins of our old world and into what lies beyond.
I get the impression in the main game there is something more to vehicles in it. I don't know for absolute certain, but I think if you pre-order it, you do get some bonus bits and bobs that go on top of the vehicle, so I'm not sure whether you do actually get to explore a bit wider in a car.
This is real.
But there's also big beasties, it would seem, which might be interesting. I've only ever seen sort of little, fights with little men. You have to do sort of a big Monster Hunter-esque fucking giant boss. You don't know what I was sent here for. I was sent here to collect the cake.
All this persistence, this world is crashing down. And what will be left? Beyond here, there's only death.
I'm finding that signal.
And there it is. The full Outriders experience will feature 1 to 3 player drop-in, drop-out co-op with cross-play support. Over 35 hours of aggressive combat and rich story. 4 classes, 4 unique playstyles to master, extensive skill trees, crafting and gear modding. Pre-order to receive the Hell's Ranger content pack for free. Outriders, Hell's Rangers. No, I'm not going to pre-order right now, thanks. Lovely that you asked. Oh, you full-on just kicked me to the curb. That's fine. We'll pop back in so I can finish off a couple of those little side quests. I didn't realise the whole Jakob conversation was going to be just a full stop on the experience. I could try teaming up with random people, but nah, I don't think I will. Right, so we probably want to head towards the flag of travel. It's the flag of travel. Just as long as it's not the travelling flag. Where are we going? Unless I can... No, I can't, so I need to go to the flag of travel. So yes, let's activate that one. Cool. So theoretically, is it going to guide me to the... No, it's not going to guide me to the flag. So where's the flag? Over here. There's the flag. I knew there was going to be a flag somewhere. So yeah, that flag I'm assuming. What's that one? That's the Terror Inferno. Okay, cool. Now then, where is where? Over here, I think. Although, having said that, there is a second quest? Oh, I think one of these is going to be the find the item, and the others, there's one back in the opposite direction, I think. Captain's dead! Oh, here is his head.
He paid.
Not enough.
I mean, in fairness,
Okay? You need a
he no longer has a head. I don't think there's much more of a payment.
A medic round here will kill me faster than the shrapnel will. Don't worry about me. I'll live to fight another day.
all right.
Hey! You did a good thing.
Oh, choices. Okay. Standard assault rifle. Probably. Well, I can't deny. Pump action shotgun. regenerate 44 points of your health. I get all of it back from killing things anyway. Bleed on enemies. Replenish 44 hit points. Well, that's an interesting one. So as long as your allies are close and you kill, that's going to be an intriguing ability with playing with other people, isn't it? How dare you steal my kill? But you did heal me 44 points of health, so maybe I have to leave that alone now. I suppose technically I'm using up assault rifles, so yeah, go on. Inflicting bleed doesn't seem like a terrible notion. Pop in and to see if I actually want to equip it. Yes, assault rifle. At the moment, that's got skill leech boost. Interesting, but that one's ultimately got slightly more damage, so I think it's probably well worth having that in mid hands, essentially. Yes, this is a historian quest, so I'm assuming we're going to be picking up some kind of old world artifact, whilst also, you know, shooting people and generally causing mayhem and burning everything in sight. I can live with the mayhem and burning everything in sight thing. Everybody else won't be able to live with it, so. Oh, hello, sir. Would you like to become a living bomb? Yes? Yes, I think he enjoyed that. I think he did enjoy it. He wasn't sure at first, but then you saw him just lift his arms up in a sort of celebratory, "Hey, I'm a human bomb. I didn't know it was going to be this exciting." Hey, there was a friend before who quite enjoyed it. While you go make dinner, that's fair enough. Hopefully it is something devilishly tasty. Yeah. Guys, what we said about the whole, you know, dying thing. It's an important thing you have to do for me. They're all my friends until I burn them to death. Again with me on fire. I don't like the whole me on fire thing. I prefer it only when my enemies are alight, burning to death by my hand. I'm so glad that move was no longer on cooldown because I didn't look at the screen. I just went with instinct. The world's greatest way of playing. Just going immediately on instinct and going, oh, hopefully. You never know, that might work. Superb. Clear the path. I did. So now, is there any... Oh, secret treasure. You cannot hope to hide that secret treasure from me. Oh, got a gun called the Ghost. That sounds kind of fun. Rifle standard. Ultimately, it's slightly more damage, but it is back to sort of slow rifle. Does it actually have... Because it looks like it has a suppressor, which I'm assuming probably means it would. But it's classified as an unusual rifle. Fascinating. Anyway, I don't think it's actually going to do me much good because I prefer the weapons I'm currently wielding. Is there a torch in this? I don't know of a button that would allow me to fire up a torch, but it's bloody dark around that corner. Slam that out of the way. Hello, friends. It's time for you to die again. I say again, you can only do it once before you've had enough of that experience. There should be a man behind me. I swear I saw a man. Never mind. burn him to death. I'm not entirely sure who's burning on that occasion, but... Yeah, you think you can melee me? You can't melee shit. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. Get your hands filthy. Oh, Assault Rifle Master. Possibly dead Assault Rifle Master though, because I am being a little bit sloppy. But hey, this game sort of encourages sloppy play. Because of the whole, you can heal by doing. That's the crucial element. If it weren't for that, you'd sort of be a bit more cautious, I think, really. Oh, I reached level 6. Nice. Oh, I got overheat. Oh no. I mean, that's probably good and bad, but I've run out of shortcut keys. Which means I now actually have to make a decision. Oh dear. Let's have a look and see if I actually want to change it up then. Skills, that's what we want. So, overheat, what are we doing here? To all enemies within a large radius. Okay, so that's when they're coming at me. I must admit, draining 164 health, that's why. I did wonder why I kept getting health back. Oh god, I don't... Oh, I've gotten so used to all the others. The only one I might even be remotely tempted is that, change out that, because I don't want to get rid of the thermal bomb. That is so much fun. And I do not want to get rid of any of the others either, because again, they are too much fun. Far too much fun. No, harvest the thing, please. I am holding the button. I'll do it. Ah, there we go. Oh, a crude cowl. It's Batman if he starts swearing at people. For fuck's sake, you're a fucking criminal. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I've got the Sasha. Well, in fairness, we did have a rusty Sasha, didn't we? Which I still think sounds like a euphemism. Watch out, you've just hurt me with rusty Sasha. Holographic disc of what, I wonder? I'd love it to be an actual reference, but... I mean, we did pick something up, but couldn't see what was on the front cover. Oh, the exit is actually above me. I suppose, yeah, we want to head back to base for that, but if I do that and then travel back there, we should be able to deal with two birds with one stone, I would think. No, two birds, one trip out into the Badlands. Well, I do have to figure out precisely where you want me to go. First things first, grab that and grab the journal. Not actually going to read it, but might as well grab it.
Shira, I'm looking
Oh, here
at
we
the
go. I
epicenter
can jump
of
over
the
this now.
explosion.
Ah,
This is where the
fascinating.
lab started.
Or can I? No. Oh, you're not going to show her jumping. Oh no, you are trying it. Mate, we all mind you will. Another pitch black cave. Hey guys, have I introduced you to the whole burning thing and exploding thing? I have now, so you guys enjoy that while I pop in your grills and explode your faces. Okay, that was a super disappointingly lame ability. I'm assuming I've missed something key as to how to get the most out of that ability, because it just seemed pathetic. Very much seemed to be sort of a slight puff of flame. It was like, it was like, oh, I see. They went a little tiny bit, sort of like, oh, I'm slightly singed. Let's have a look. See. See if it really is that shit, or whether I'm missing something. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's why it's called overheat. So what you have to do... that really means you want to be doing that. Then that. Which is difficult, considering you can't have all of them all at once. No, I think it's got to be just. I'm going to put Heatwave back on because Heatwave was quite good. And I suppose arguably my melee weapon would apply a burn. My sort of melee ability would apply a burn effect as well, I believe. But I can't deny it. Outside of that, it's just a bit whatever. I said whatever. Bang bang. Oh, a ghost weapon again. So maybe I should give the ghost a go since that's an even better ghost. I do like a good old silenced rifle. I cannot lie. Well, I can actually. I can lie quite often. Marvellous, yes. I mean, it is silenced or suppressed rather, which is quite nice. But it also requires a certain level of extra effort to aim the thing, which is... Whoa, okay, well, I thought I had cover. Turns out I didn't. Oh, that's quite satisfying. Ow. Ow. What is happening? I mean, okay. One thing that's happening is you're burning to death. But the other things that are happening are slightly more confusing to me. Could you, I was going to say, explode a little bit quicker, because otherwise I'm going to die. I tell you what, I need to pull you off. This is so often the way. Oh dear, oh dear. This is all bad news of the bear variety. Oh shit, no, that is the ultimate bad news. The ultimate bad news is I died. That sucks. Let's try and do that a little more effectively. You, sir, can become a human bomb. It's exciting. Oh, hey, you guys can just be human torches. It's like the comic book. You'll enjoy that. Go on, enjoy it. I don't think they're enjoying it. They're not enjoying it as much as I demanded. Oh, shit. I need you to explode quicker. Good lad. There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, there's a captain here. That's not helpful. That is not helpful at all. There's also a sniper, which is equally not helpful. I just need plain old health. And now just lay bullets into his brain. Anywhere else you fancy laying bullets into? I'm not fussy, just as long as the bullets are in him, as previously mentioned. Oh, he's a poison boy. Pull him. Now, I don't know who to focus fire on, because there's the weaker chap. The sort of generally weaker chap. No, please. That was close. Very close. Very close. Oh, hello. Was not expecting that to happen. Who else is shooting me? I don't know, but I need some health back first. You, just suck you off. And now let's get going. Go, go, go. You, enjoy being a bomb. I don't think he enjoyed being a bomb. Which is just rude, really. I've had all that effort making you a bomb. And what do? You critique it and say you don't want to be a bomb. Oh, bang! And the dirtbags are gone. There you go. If at first you don't succeed, go back in, panic a bit more, and kill everything. Is that an actual hole? That's not an actual hole. That's a false hole. I don't think I agree with that. I think any hole should be a real hole, not a false hole. You put the effort into making a hole, might as well make it a real hole. I saw some blue over here. I'm not sure whether that's actual blue or just... there's a couple of bits of blue sheeting, but other than that, there is no substantially delightful blue that can be utilised. Let's carry on running, because when I'm running, you know that I'm gunning for you. That's another false hole in it. Yeah, it's another false hole. I'm not keen on these false holes. They should really sort of fill it in at least a little bit, so that it's a bit more obvious that it's not a path that you should be going down. Okay, so that is an automatic sniper rifle. Oh, yes, please. Automatically defaulted to wanting sniper rifles. I do not like those shoes. For a war zone, they look a bit too much like trainers. Well, having said that, maybe trainers would be quite good in a war zone. Quite comfortable on the feet and all that running. I think you can probably just try jumping or flying or something, can't you? You are superpowered after all.
Just get so quiet.
Well, that's big. Hello. Can we be friends?
Hey Shira, what am I looking at? Some kind of walking giant out here.
Keep your voice down, Outrider. You don't want it to notice you, believe me. It can wipe out hundreds in a second. Even the Altered respect them.
Coast is clear! Keep digging, we're almost out!
Hold on, I got you.
Wait! Wait! Don't shoot! We're all in this together.
I like his mask.
I got you!
It's a bold idea, but I think it is barbed wire around his face.
Thank you, soldier. It's okay. Now, let's get the rest of my men out.
What is it with everybody shooting someone at some point? There's multiple side quests I've done that have equated to someone shooting someone else.
War is war. What, you think we just hug it?
I mean, you could have tried.
Why do I even bother?
Yeah, it was a bit of a waste of my time, wasn't it? Came all the way out here to rescue McCain, and he got shot in the head. Didn't even get me any chips. See, get the joke? It's a joke. Funny, ha ha ha. Go back to the. I believe everything leads to Bunker Hill now. Right, where we want to go first. So that's the Jakob thing. That's going to just take me back to the main menu, I think. And then what we want to do is find, yeah, it was the shop round here, or is it? Yes? Yes. I came in from the opposite side, so I got confused.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
Well, it's lucky I have a holographic disc.
I remember these. Used to be we thought we was keeping these for
Ah, the Earth Encyclopedia.
generations to come could look at one of these, see our movies, our stories, how we lived and loved. Now, it all may as well never have existed.
Ooh. Intriguing. Okay, well. Oh, that does heat wave. Oh, okay, so. Feed the flames. Is that the pulling them off one? I think it might be. Heat wave's the obvious one, and overheat's the one I definitely don't want to bother working on. increases the skill's damage by the value of your skill leech. Don't know precisely how much that is. Plus it actually lowers my anomaly power. So I'm thinking maybe just straight up increase by 23 damage dealt to enemy. Yeah, that's straight up just good, that one, I think. Double whammy of good stats there and good Inferno Wave bits. Plus it's a hood, and I said I quite liked the hoods. Otherwise I could turn sort of outfits back on, but at the end of the day I don't necessarily want to. Submachine gun. So ultimately it's subtly better, despite the, you know, it's got a higher rate of fire, but I feel like the... Does that have an effect attached to it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see how I might sell multiple weapons. Oh, we've also got a journal back here. Superb.
What do we have
shop,
here?
shop over here.
You hear Captain Ryder's dead. Ain't nothing free.
And now, let's see how we can... Aha, there we go. Or maybe? Yes, I don't need... I might keep one of the ghosts. I might keep that machine gun just in case. The rest of that I don't need. Hood I don't need. So 11 items. Oh, you do actually have to hold it down. So. But yes, that's a much better system. Marvellous. I'm glad they've put something like that in. So, oh, Gregor Ram. Interesting. Right, now we want to pop back up to Shira and inform her that the individual she wanted me to rescue got shot in the fucking head after shooting another guy in the head.
What do you think the signal is?
Beats me. Just some fake hope bullshit for losers who can't accept the world has gone to shit.
Is that an actual staircase? I don't think it is. No. Two men. Can't possibly ask one of them to sidle over so I can go up and explore. No. That would be insanity. Oh, but we have found another journal, so that's something to be semi-pleased at. Oh, that's Shira's journal this time. Alright, let's visit Shira. I found him.
Busy right now. What do you need?
Well, I mean, you asked me to find Lieutenant
Your
McCain.
lieutenant's dead. Tell me he died like a hero.
No, he died a lot like a bitch.
That's what you want to hear. He was a real fucking hero.
Whatever he did, know that this is war, Outrider. All must be forgiven. Until we win.
Are you so sure it's even worth winning anymore?
Ooh, okay. So tidal wave. I mean, again, that's just straight up all manner of goodness. The hood I've literally just improved, so that's a shocking decision to do. Ooh, yeah. It's going to be difficult to give up those gloves, though. Oh, but heatwave, I can do the same thing. Oh. The benefit here is this adds bonus firepower, and I think will increase my armor a little bit more. So I feel like this shirt is probably the better choice. Well, it looks like I might die then, because I need some time off now. Alright, let's grab this new coat. Oh, oh yes. Now that I like. I like that a lot. It's a shame it's still sort of muck brown. I am hoping, as I say, a lot of what they show in the sort of trailers and stuff shows them having a bit more interesting stuff. So I think just in this early game, everything's muck brown. But God, I really hope some of the later equipment is a little less than filth coloured. Anyway, let's have a look at those accolades again, because it's screaming at me that it's got something new. Cool. Unusual banner, an unusual pattern, and a gracious gratitude. Okay. I think I've claimed them, yes. Free rewards claimed. So theoretically, where did we find those? Yes. Oh, that's a high five, which obviously nobody's there. I salute you. I believe I salute you a second time. Okay, that's disappointing. Oh, there's a third salute. Why is there quite so many salutes on the fucking thing? Thumbs up. I'm thinking. I suppose arguably I should really do it from the front of the camera. Oh, apart from the fact that I don't know whether that was my hand. No, you do automatically flick round, which is almost a bit of a shame. And what's this one? That's not really... right, let's have a look in... Can we adjust those at all? I don't know precisely. Oh, Accolades seems to have kicked off and has something to say again. Unclaimed rewards. Oh, I see. And complete a quest together. Oh, how delightful. Yes, I did. I did do that. Fist bumping, yes. Thank you. That's what it was trying to tell me. So, customization menu. Is that here we go. Right, my banners. My flag shape. Yeah, I think maybe tatters there. Oh, no, that's interesting. Oh, that's quite nice. You've got a choice of tiny tatters on a... Wait, tiny tatters? Yeah, tiny tatters or major tatters. Yeah. I might have... I quite like that one. Triangular flag, yeah. So what's this? This is default flagpole. Oh, I like that flagpole. Welded flagpole. I think I prefer that flagpole. Strung together. Whoops, whoops, that's... Hang on, we're not done with this bit yet. Painting, okay. So that's just the Outriders pattern. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that one made me say, oh, yeah. So that's good. Oh, a nice dark red. That's a bit more pink. Blue. Can we? I must admit, one thing they could do with changing is the... Unless it's, again, as is so often the issue, it might be my machine being slow, but it is nonetheless sort of... You kind of ask it to do a thing. I must admit, the white is probably going to look the best. Because anything else is not necessarily... Oh, that's not terrible. That is not terrible. That's not intolerable. Will you shut up there? I'm busy customizing. And I think you'll find the most important thing in the entirety of this war is for me to customize my flag. And work out what emotes I want to use. Okay, there's a salute. There's a gracious... Okay, so we can keep one salute. So we'll put that on there. Whoops, I don't know what button I pushed. Oh, I went away from the customization menu. So back to emotes. And now this one. And again, what we can do is we've got room for all of them. So let's see. Let's have a look at our new emotes. I graciously embrace you. And this one, fist bump respect. Yeah. Oh, I quite like this game. Much better when it works properly. It is still, as I say, it is still struggling a little bit, but it has. I would put forth it as a marked improvement upon the other occasion. So, is my flag reflected here? Yes, it is. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, yay. Anyway, I think I've pretty much explored everything the demo has to offer. Certainly down the Pyromancer arc. I can, of course, go back and deal with my other characters, but I think for now, we'll call it quits. I thought it was going to be a nice round hour and a half, but we've gone over. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever. No, it really doesn't, does it? No. No, let's have a quick butchers to see if there's anything raiding-wise, but I must admit, I get the distinct impression there's nobody here, which is fair enough. Oh, theoretically James. Hello. Not supposed to really call people out who are lurking, but nonetheless, I always do. I can't help myself. But yeah, there's not many people. I can't see anybody of any interest online, so we will leave it. I will be back Wednesday where I will probably be doing more Outriders now that it's sort of slightly more functional. Although having said that, as previously mentioned, it is of course pretty much done everything now, so it's very difficult to carry on with the Outriders demo, owing to the fact that I've basically done everything. But I might explore. I might be able to unlock the 4th power in either the Rocky Bang shooter, the teleporting whiz bang whoosh shooter, or the original buildy turrets bangy shooter. We may get somewhere with them. I might go back to my original Veldin. He was kind of cool, and I wouldn't mind seeing some more of the potential structures and stuff that are available. But anyway, hopefully people enjoyed this little dabbling of Outriders again. I must admit, I am enjoying Outriders. It's a very entertaining game. But I will flash over to the interim slideshow. There it is. There's the interim slideshow. And then I will say cheerio, turn off the mic, give it a moment, and turn off the stream. As always, I've warned you what's coming, so don't be surprised. Here you go. Hands on hips. Why do they need to be on hips? Nobody knows. But put them on the hips anyway. Cheerio.